Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled deep within the mountains, there lived a young man named Koji. Koji was a talented artist who possessed great potential. His paintings were filled with vibrant colors and exquisite details, capturing the essence of nature and human emotion. However, despite his talent, Koji was plagued by a deep fear of failure. Koji's fear of failure paralyzed him. He would spend countless hours staring at a blank canvas, his brush frozen in his hand. Doubt and insecurity clouded his mind, whispering cruel thoughts that his art was not good enough. The fear of disappointing others and himself weighed heavily on his heart. One day, news spread throughout the village that a renowned Zen master named Master Hakuin was visiting. It was said that Master Hakuin possessed great wisdom and had the ability to help people overcome their fears. Koji saw this as an opportunity to confront his fear of failure, and he eagerly went to seek the Zen master's guidance. Koji arrived at the humble dwelling where Master Hakuin resided. The Zen master greeted him with a warm smile and invited him to sit down. Koji poured out his heart, sharing his fear of failure and how it hindered his creative spirit. Master Hakuin listened attentively, his eyes filled with compassion. Then he spoke softly. "Dear Koji, failure is merely an illusion created by our own minds. It is not failure itself that holds us back, but rather the fear of it. Embrace failure, for it is through our mistakes that we learn and grow." Koji pondered Master Hakuin's words. He realized that his fear of failure had prevented him from taking risks and exploring new artistic territories. With newfound determination, he asked the Zen master, "But how can I overcome this fear?" Master Hakuin replied, "Let me share a story with you, Koji. Once, there was a young disciple who sought to learn archery. His master took him to a dense forest and handed him a bow and arrow. The master pointed to a tiny red dot painted on a tree and instructed the disciple to hit it. The disciple took aim and shot his arrow, but it missed the target entirely. He felt embarrassed and disappointed. However, instead of scolding him, the master smiled and said, "You have learned something valuable. Failure is not the end, but the beginning. It is through failure that we find our true strength." Koji listened intently, feeling a glimmer of hope within his heart. Master Hakuin continued, "Koji, do not be afraid to make mistakes. Embrace them, for they are the stepping stones on the path to success. Every stroke of your brush, whether perfect or imperfect, is an opportunity to learn and grow as an artist." With the Zen master's guidance, Koji's perspective shifted. He realized that failure was not something to be feared, but rather a chance to improve. He returned to his art with renewed vigor, no longer burdened by the weight of perfection. Koji began experimenting with different techniques, colors, and subjects. He allowed himself to make mistakes and learn from them. Gradually, his fear of failure transformed into a curiosity for exploration and self-discovery. Word of Koji's newfound artistic brilliance spread throughout the village, attracting art enthusiasts from far and wide. His paintings became a reflection of his inner journey, captivating the hearts of all who beheld them. In the end, Koji's story served as a reminder to the villagers that the fear of failure should never hinder one's pursuit of their passions. The story of Koji teaches us that the fear of failure should never hinder our pursuit of passion and creativity. Instead of succumbing to the paralyzing grip of fear, we must embrace it as a natural part of the learning process. Failure is not the end, but rather the beginning, a stepping stone towards growth and improvement. Just like Koji, we may find ourselves confronted by the blank canvases of life, uncertain and trembling with fear. But it is in those moments of vulnerability and doubt that we have the opportunity to push past our limitations and explore new possibilities. Each stroke, imperfect or not, is a chance to learn, adapt, and evolve. The wise words of Master Hakuin remind us that failure is merely an illusion created by our own minds. It is the fear of failure that truly holds us back. By reframing failure as a valuable teacher, we can unlock our true potential. With curiosity, resilience, and a willingness to learn from our mistakes, we can transform setbacks into stepping stones towards success. So let us not be afraid to take risks, to venture into the unknown, and to embrace the possibility of failure. For it is through those moments of vulnerability that we discover our strengths, develop our skills, and ultimately create the masterpieces of our lives.